Hello, graduates, distinguished faculty, family, and friends. I'm Jeff Brown, Dean of the Gies College of Business, and it is my privilege to welcome you to our convocation ceremony as we celebrate the accomplishments of this year's graduating class. You've been able to finish your college career under circumstances unlike anything we've ever seen before. You've been challenged in your academic work, and you've risen to that challenge. You are graduating a different person than when you first joined Gies. You can pursue your chosen field with confidence, knowing a degree from the University of Illinois carries a lot of weight in the business world. Parents and family, you can all be proud of our graduates' achievements. You were able to provide these graduates with an invaluable personal and educational foundation that has brought them to this important stage of their life. Know that their accomplishments were only made possible by your love and support. We begin today with our national anthem.
By thy rivers gently flowing, Illinois, Illinois, by thy prairies verdant growing, Illinois, Illinois, comes an echo on the breeze, rustling through the leafy trees, and its mellow tones are these: Illinois, Illinois, and its mellow tones are these: Illinois. Not without thy wondrous story, Illinois, Illinois, can be writ the nation's glory, Illinois, Illinois. On the record of the years, Abraham Lincoln's name appears, Grant and Logan and our tears. Illinois, Illinois, Grant and Logan and our tears. Illinois.
To all of you in this graduating class, congratulations on your accomplishments. I know we're not celebrating today exactly the way you expected, but I hope you feel an additional sense of pride as you reflect on all that you've achieved. After all, today is an enormous milestone. We often say that the Illinois family is made up of people who rise to their very best when faced with a challenge. And during this very challenging year, I am incredibly proud to say that this graduating class has done exactly that. Your courses were delivered in alternative ways. At times, your research and scholarship were put on hold, and some of you were separated from friends and colleagues and instructors by a significant distance. I want to be very clear. You have achieved great success while enduring something that has never been done before in the history of our university. And in a year that has been nearly impossible to predict, you have shown extraordinary strength. So on behalf of the entire university community, congratulations. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you'll accomplish next as alumni.
I am Tim Killeen, President of the University of Illinois System, and it is my honor and privilege to congratulate the class of 2020. I can't tell you how disappointed I am that we aren't celebrating in person today. I also can't tell you how proud I am of the character you have shown throughout the COVID-19 crisis. Your resilience, your sacrifice, and the compassion that has set a standard for others to follow. We will never forget you. And no matter where you are today, we're on our feet for you, applauding you, and sharing your joy in a milestone that I hope will live in your memory forever. We will now move forward with the conferral of degrees. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I hereby confer upon each candidate the degree for which they have been recommended, and I admit them to all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Welcome, graduates. I must thank Dean Brown for giving me the chance to put on my tie, because I have not done so for quite a while. 2020 has been a very unique year with lots of challenges, such as global pandemic, social injustice issues, polarizing elections. There is no better way to end this year by celebrating and honoring graduates. You are all so fortunate. I was twice a December Geese graduate, December 79 for my undergraduate degree and December 80 for my graduate degree. At that time, there were no December commencement, and I have to join the 1980 commencement for my undergraduate degree and skip my master graduation entirely. You must feel proud of the degree you will soon earn and becoming the subject matter expert that a first-class education at Geese provides. You cannot be more wrong, as the value of your Geese education lies not in the hard knowledge and skills of your chosen discipline, but the enduring habits the faculties try to instill in you. Sharing my own example. Although I do not need to submit a thesis for my graduate degree, I do need to write a 30-page paper in my accounting theory class, which is required for graduation. I chose my topic on inflationary accounting as inflationary environment were a much talked about and studied subject throughout the 70s. With the onset of the 80-82 recession, so goes the threat of inflation and the interest in developing a financial reporting framework addressing its impacts. Like inflationary accounting, quite a number of the knowledge and skills I picked up in class are no longer relevant as time passes. Mark-to-market and lease accounting are just two of such examples. But if the knowledge and skills you gain in the classroom are not what you can count on, what then? No one will disagree or argue with me saying that we live in a fast-changing time with lots of uncertainty and challenges. Knowledge and skills gained in class are not enough to carry you through. What you can fall back on are the habits that you form while in school. The most important are a keen sense of observation and the endeavor for full comprehension. Through them, you will be able to develop unique insights that help you advance. Before I go any further, I'd like to share a story with you. A fox came across a flock of chickens who lived at the top of the cliff. He thought to himself, what an opportunity. So he posted a sign at the edge of the cliff. If you don't take a great leap forward, how do you know you can soar like an eagle? He then waited patiently at the bottom of the cliff. For the following months, he was never short of chickens for meals. So what are the lessons for the chickens? Don't take everything at face value. Think before you jump. I was that chicken when my firm asked me to emigrate from Taiwan to Shanghai back in 1993. What most people saw was a choice between a well-developed practice and a very comfortable living surrounded by families and friends, and small team in undeveloped office and not so friendly and new environment. What I saw was a choice between a well-established tiered career progression and carving out a business and career in a new place. Having said that, I also need to think about what if things did not pan out. What I was able to discern from conversations, business journals, and news articles was that the world were curious about China. There was an insatiable appetite for anything China. Whether I succeeded or not, there would be a market for my experience in China. Armed with that parachute, I then went about researching what I would need to be successful in Shanghai. During the following 21 years, I helped build Deloitte China's practice from less than 100 to over 10,000, became the Greater China CEO and a member of the Deloitte Global Executives before I retired at the end of 2014. You have received first-class education, become subject matter expert. But more importantly, you have developed critical thinking and comprehension and a keen sense of observation. Your future is now yours to mold. Be optimistic and persevere through the uncertainty and challenges. Dance to the music you love. Take on invigorating walks. Spend time with your loved ones. Explore new ideas. Be fearless in the face of adventure. Be yourself. Listen to your inner voice. Take the subject matter you have learned and apply your own thinking to big, hard challenges. Be resourceful. Be an independent thinker. Evolve, adapt, be agile. Don't be a chicken, and maybe don't be the fox either. Figure out how to be an eagle on your own. If someone tells you to jump, don't just jump. Ask yourself why first. If someone tells you the future is bleak, don't just give up. Ask yourself what you can do about it first. If someone tells you that 2020 is a dumpster fire, don't just nod and agree. Ask yourself if there were moments of joy and gratitude to remember forever. Remain optimistic. Think critically. Keenly observe every detail of your life. Become the eagle. Soar on your own wings.
Dear fellow Geese grads, my name is Ritvik Thakur and I came to the university back in fall of 2017. Something important to note about me is that I'm an international student and I spent most of my life growing up in India. Coming to year 5 by myself at the age of 17 was an exciting but also a nerve-wracking experience. And now that I've successfully completed my degree over the last 3.5 years, I can proudly say that every bit of this journey was worth it. Back in October of 2017, just a couple of months after I started my freshman year, our College of Business was bestowed with a more than generous donation of $150 million by Larry and Beth Keys. With a new brand and a sense of optimistic excitement in the air, I knew that I was going to make the most of this experience over the coming years. I'm proud to say that our college has come a long way since then, and we have made promising strides towards our goal of being one of the best business schools in the nation. Whether it is the Business 101 class on professional responsibility, or if it is a class on cybersecurity management, everyone in this college has an opportunity to educate themselves on concepts beyond the core business classes. I, just like a lot of my peers, have been fortunate enough to receive opportunities for practical application of my academic knowledge, as well as picking up some hard and soft skills in the process. Right from having some nationally recognized student organizations to being a popular school for recruitment with some well-reputed employers, Our college is home to a number of great opportunities available to every student. The country, as well as the rest of the world, is going through a really challenging time right now. In times like these, it is very important for individuals to feel supported and encouraged by their surroundings. I can confidently say that the Geese College of Business, including its staff and faculty, has played a significant role in ensuring that I'm able to realize my true potential despite all the challenges that we are facing. Our class is graduating in a time of uncertainty, but also at a time where there's a positive outlook for the future. While the next few months will be crucial, looking at the economic indicators, I believe that we are on a path of steady recovery. It has made us stronger and has allowed us to reflect on some of the important things in life. I genuinely believe that with this refined understanding of our lives and the people around us, everyone in this graduating class is coming out as a smart, capable, and confident person who can navigate their way through tough times. With that said, I would like to thank Dean Brown and all of you for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts. I cannot wait to see what this amazing group of fellow graduates will end up doing in the coming years.
Graduates, when you succeed, we all succeed. You are Geese. Collectively, our students, our faculty, our staff, our supporters are all part of the Geese family. And you've helped Geese Business rise to a new level. You helped set the standard. Many of you spent long days together in BIF, studying or just hanging out. Perhaps you announced your major at signing day, or made lifelong friendships through group projects or through RSOs. These are memories that will stick with you for a lifetime. Many of you were here in 2017 when we named our college. Larry and Beth Geese invested in us and in you because they believe in you. They see what you're capable of, and they share our vision for delivering excellence in business education at all levels. I hope you share that vision with us too. You've brought our Business on Purpose brand to life. It's our promise to be intentional about everything we do and to deliver more than a great business education. It's our promise to provide an environment and the resources to foster meaningful action to empower you to follow your own path and put your purpose into practice to make the world a better place. You've proven yourself worthy of a degree from one of the finest universities and top business schools in the world. And now you're ready to start that journey. Remember, right now you don't have to know what you're doing for the rest of your life. This is just where you have to start. This is your new beginning. And we'll be watching you and cheering for you. We can't wait to see where you're headed and what you're going to accomplish. As you move forward, remember to always look back. We'll be standing there, as will your family, smiling and saying how proud we are of you. As an alum, I hope you'll look for ways to stay involved. You now have a lifelong connection, a shared bond with Geese Business. And those that come behind you need your support, your insight, and your guidance. I encourage you to come back to campus, speak to a class, or take a phone call from a student who's interested in your field. Convince that colleague of yours who's looking into grad schools that Illinois is the best place to get your graduate business degree. Know that you'll be able to be a lifelong learner with us. We're always going to be there to make sure that you have the latest skills and can be a successful business leader for many years to come. Know also that you are joining our over 70,000 Geese alumni worldwide. That network, which stretches across 135 countries, is one of the strongest business networks on earth. On behalf of all of us at Geese College of Business, congratulations on your achievements in earning your degree. We celebrate your success with you. But remember that your education isn't finished. It's just taking an off-ramp to a new road. That new road can lead you to some exciting and wonderful places. Just don't forget the way back to Geese. As is the tradition, if you're wearing your cap, I would like to ask the graduates to move your tassel from the right side to the left, signifying the conferral of your degree. Congratulations. You are now a proud Geese alum. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Larry Geese.
Congratulations! I'm so proud to be able to call you a fellow Gies Business alum. Without the University of Illinois, my family and I never would have been in a position to positively impact lives. Our university has given each of us the ability to influence the world in such a positive way. I encourage you to challenge yourself, to seek out new experiences, help others, build trust, and stay hungry. As you continue your journey, there will be times when your next step isn't clear. Remember, these are opportunities. Opportunities to make something great happen. Your impact in life won't be measured by how much money you make. Your impact will be measured by how you change the world and those you touch along the way. At Gies, you've become a purposeful leader. A leader with the tools, experiences, and alumni network to pursue your passion to make the world a better place. And the power of the Gies Business Alumni Network is real. And it's truly a network built on action. Wherever you go in the world today, chances are there's a Gies Business alum nearby. An alum willing to listen, offer advice, give you a leg up, or just strike up a friendship. And you can do the same for generations of future Gies Business graduates who will follow your lead. It's a journey. Enjoy every minute and make what you do meaningful to you. It's a great day to be an Illini. Welcome to the Gies alumni family. Congratulations, graduates.